Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump, milk, eggs, money, and facts. As Americans lose confidence in Trump's ability to handle the economy, as poll after poll is showing, Trump is starting to make some claims that are definitely not accurate. They're so far from the truth, we have questions from people asking if their region is lagging behind in major price reductions. So, we're going to go through some of Trump's claims and throw in some news about milk that just seems to fit. Trump said, quote, "As you know, the cost of eggs has come down like 94% since we took office." No, just no, that hasn't happened. Average consumer cost of a dozen large grade A eggs in January, when Trump took office, was $4.95. In March, which are the last numbers available, it was $6.23. That shows it going up, not down. Maybe it dropped in April, sure. But I challenge anybody to tell me where I can get a dozen eggs for less than 50 cents. Because that's what a 93 or 94% reduction would be. I tried to find anything positive on the egg front that could have been the basis for the claim. There's nothing. The best news I could find was that wholesale egg prices have actually dropped, almost to what we might consider normal levels. Let's see how long it takes for that to filter back to us. When it does, I promise, eggs won't be 50 cents a dozen. Okay, let's move on to gas prices. Trump said, quote, "Gas prices hit $1.98 yesterday in a couple of states." No, it didn't. He actually repeated this claim more than once. Nope. The national average was $3.17 per gallon at the time. The lowest state average was $2.70. There's not even a record of an individual gas station running a gimmick at that price. Trump generically said groceries were down multiple times. Nope. Not by any standard metric. In fact, the Consumer Price Index showed that in March, they rose by 0.5%, which is the biggest month-to-month increase in years. And now, we'll throw in some free milk news. Due to Trump's layoffs at the FDA, the program that makes sure milk testing labs are accurate is paused. So, once this is all charted, Trump is now saying things that are verifiably false and easily recognized as false. When you see somebody else repeating these claims, ask them where you can get gas under $2 a gallon or eggs for 50 cents a dozen. When you can get them to acknowledge that these numbers are completely inaccurate, maybe you can steer them to better information about Trump's other economic claims that are just as inaccurate but carry far more serious consequences for the country. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.